Beignets here.
Holy moly, look at those. That is huge. Look how big those got.
What's up, YouTube? Razabattang here. Today's video is going to be about making Disney World or Disneyland beignets. They originated in Disneyland. They eventually came over to Port Orleans, and at some point they ended up in Disney World.
So it's a part of our second part of our Disney World dining series. We did the, what did we do?
I don't remember.
Oh, we made the gray stuff, which we will put a link to above so you can check it out. So we're doing the Disney Beignets, and then our next one will be Disney Churros. So kind of excited because I never actually tasted the Disney Beignets at Disney World.
Yeah.
But I love fried bread and fried dough, which this is kind of what it's like. So I think it's gonna be really good. We've got our Mickey shaped tool ready to go so that we can cut the fried bread in it. Okay, so the first step was to have a 1/4 cup of warm water and to put some yeast in it so that it can dissolve. And that's gotta sit for 5 minutes. We'll start making our dough while that is dissolving. We need quite a few items here. We've got a 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of shortening, which is, I feel like it's always gross. And I bought this giant thing and really will probably not use it again.
That is a pretty big thing of shortening.
But it was only $2 for this one, so.
What is shortening? If that comes from vegetables, how can eating vegetables be good? Because that looks disgusting.
And that's 2 tablespoons of that. Okay. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1/2 cup of heavy cream.
Takes you back to your days in elementary school, huh?
Yeah. 1/2 cup of that. 1 egg and 4 cups of flour.
Pretty simple.
These total of 4. All right, 1 more 1/2 cup of boiling water. And you can mix it in a little bit and pour the yeast in too.
Next, all we're gonna do is we're gonna cover it for 30 minutes, and then we'll flatten it out, cut it into Mickey shape heads, and then it's going to rise for 3 hours as the individual cut Mickey head pieces.
Next step is to roll it out and then use our cutter to cut it. And it actually has to rise for another 1.5 hours. So I think what I'm gonna do is cut them and then put it on this wax paper so it can rise. So I just put a little bit of flour down so it doesn't stick to the counter. Just roll it out. It says that it should be about 1/4 inch thick. Yeah, let's try that. I think that's a little bit thicker.
Looking good. So here are all of our Mickey pre-cut beignets. We're gonna go ahead and let these sit after we cover them for 1.5 hours. And then we will start the cooking process then.
All right, Mama, you ready for the beignet reveal?
Yeah, so it's been about 2 hours. And I think we have got some much larger beignets here.
Holy moly, look at those. That is huge. Look how big those got.
They smell really good too.
Yeah, they do. They're almost as big as biscuits. They were 1/4 inch before. Now they're, that's almost like 1 inch.
Now we have to heat 3 inches of canola oil on the stove and then we fry them.
All right, so we're supposed to put 3 inches of oil in the bottom of our pan, but we only got like 1.5 inches. So we're gonna do the best we can, and hopefully they'll still come out as good as they're supposed to. But we'll see.
All right, here we go. Huh.
All right, what I think we should do is leave that one in there. It's starting to fizzle now, so we can see until it gets going.
All right, now we're going to flip over the first one. Oh yeah. Look at that. That looks great.
Cover that one back up, and then we'll put a whole batch in next time.
Awesome.
And obviously you don't have to put it on a plate with a paper towel, but I do because...
That side looks like I got a little extra done.
Yeah, too done, because I don't... It's so much grease, I like to just kind of like absorb some of it off. So let's put several in then. I'll put 3 in at a time. I don't want to overload it and then we can't get them out.
Looks good.
So
Maybe we don't
3
put that on there
minutes.
because it gets too hot.
I don't want it to pop grease everywhere.
Good point. Awesome.
So I think we found that you do, it says 2 to 3 minutes, but you pretty much want to do it as soon as you see it getting brown. That one's not quite there yet. Otherwise it gets almost burnt. It gets too hard on the outside.
Yeah. They're so good. We're probably leaving them in there almost a minute maybe. That's about where we're turning it. So you can see these ones will look pretty good because they still continue to cook a little bit.
Yeah, here's a finished product one. You just got to put some powdered sugar on them before you serve them. And it really didn't take very long. This is our last batch, and I think we've only been frying them like maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think so. Yummy, yummy.
And you just want to be careful that you don't grab them by the ears because it seems to break easy.
Yeah. Cover that up so nobody gets hurt.
Alright, and then...
Yummy. Oh, and then here.
Basically just going to cover them in as much powdered sugar as you want.
Or as much powdered sugar as you can, if you like it like I like it. Yeah, those could definitely use just a little more powdered sugar.
It isn't very sweet. We just tried one, so it does need quite a bit.
Here is the finished product. If you ask me, those are some really good looking bayonets. I cannot wait to eat them all up.
So if you liked the video, don't forget to give us the thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
And comment down below.
And
And until next time, stay magical. Bye.
bye.